Today we're diving into some heavy chat from Joe Rogan, who ain't holding back on his thoughts about the 2024 Olympics. So, the Paris 2024 Summer Olympics, yeah? It was supposed to be a banger, but instead, it's been hit with one controversy after another. We've got transgender athletes causing a stir, and some wild disrespect being thrown at Christianity with their opening ceremonies. But there's one man who's not having it at all, Joe Rogan. On a recent episode of his podcast, Rogan didn't mince his words. He straight up called the Olympics a giant scam. Man said,
"The Olympics is a giant scam." There's two things going on simultaneously, okay? You have the best athletes in the world participating in their disciplines. That's happening. And then on top of that, you have enormous amounts of money being made, and none of it's going to the athletes. It is a giant scam.
Rogan went on to drop some real talk about how these athletes, who are the stars of the show, ain't getting their fair share.
So the kind of people that are putting together that ridiculous opening ceremony where you got a bunch of drag queens and the Last Supper and all that.
Yeah, well, I didn't
shit,
understand that.
Nobody understands it because it's not made by athletes. It's not made by the Olympics. It's made by the people that are in charge of putting the Olympics out. So they're the ones who are reaping all the money and sucking all the cash out of these athletes.
Got it.
According to Rogan, the Olympics is raking in billions, TV revenue, advertising, you name it. But the athletes, the ones who've dedicated their whole lives to this, ain't seeing a penny of that. Rogan didn't hold back, saying,
Completely insane. But my point is the whole Olympics are insane. They're robbing people. They're robbing the athletes. No one is tuning in. There's not billions of people all over the world tuning in just to see a bunch of transsexuals pretend to be Jesus and the disciples. That's not why they're tuning in. They're tuning in to see who's going to win the 100-meter dash.
Yeah.
Who's going to win this? Who's going to win that? Who's going to win the sprints? Who's going to win whatever the fucking event is? Who's going to win boxing? That's what people are tuning in. And those people that have dedicated their entire lives to wrestle in the Olympic Games, they're not getting a fucking scratch of that.
That's so crazy.
He's shining a light on how these athletes, who are literally putting everything on the line, are being done dirty by the system. So, what do you think, fam? Is Joe Rogan spitting facts, or is he going too far? Subscribe to our channel for daily MMA coverage.